Welcome to Last Bell Boxing, joined by regulars Andy. Good evening, Andy.
Evening, lads.
Good evening, Sean.
Evening, boys.
And good evening, Daz.
Evening.
Okay, this topic is all over social media at the minute, so we thought we'd give our opinions on the channel. So, Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury, rumoured to be virtually signed. Eddie Hearn getting very excited on social media about this. So, 2 questions on today's video. Does it happen? And if it does happen, who wins? So I'm going to mix it up a little bit and come to Daz first on this one. So Daz, will this happen? And if it does, who's taking it?
I think it definitely happens. It generates too much money, for it not to. I mean, the interest level from my point of view is not as much as it would have been, a few years ago. Obviously, both coming off a lot.
To how much, Daz? So if you had to rate it, your interest level out of 100, where is it now?
Probably 55.
Still intriguing, right? Still intriguing.
Not really. I mean, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not really. Overly excited. I'm not going to be doing cartwheels about it because it should have happened. It's a bit of a Mayweather-Pacquiao. It should have happened a few years ago. I mean, they're both coming off losses. Listen, AJ, look, he got dismantled off Daniel Dubois in his last fight. I mean, Fury's last 2 fights, losses. But listen, let's be honest, close fights. The last one I had Usyk winning on the night, but I watched it the following Monday with Mr. Andy here, and I think we both had Fury winning, didn't we?
Yeah, by a couple of rounds.
Yeah, so
it's amazing. It's amazing, isn't it? How differently you see it.
Yeah, it was one of them. I mean, so it could have easily been Fury could be unified heavyweight champ, but he's not. And there's talks of this AJ fight happening. I think Fury wins. Probably stops AJ mid to late. But like I say, I mean, it's going to generate an absolute insane amount of money. But the interest level for the fight, I've seen some people on social media, they're going absolutely doolally over it. They're going balmy over it. And I just can't, because I think it's another Mayweather-Pacquiao. It's happened too late. It's happened for 3 or 4 years too late. But no, it's going to happen, no matter whether the interest there, because there's going to be a lot of interest from, other people. But I just think Fury wins this. Don't think AJ's got much left.
Whatever to us say AJ's only got a puncher's chance.
I mean, has he got a puncher's chance? I know that anyone can knock anyone out, but if you're a bit gun shy, where's your puncher's chance gone? I tell you what, the best thing about this fight for me will be the build-up. Yeah. I'll enjoy the build-up probably more than the fight, because I think Fury will fight him quite negative, to be fair, and it'll just be a bit of a breaking down mission. And I think if Fury catches him on chin, he'll wobble him and probably stop him.
And just before I bring Andy in, did you see that Sean gave AJ versus Ngannou knockout of 2024, Daz?
No, I didn't actually. No.
You willing to put it into your list.
No, I refused it, didn't I?
Out of interest.
Yeah, no.
So, Andy, coming to you then. So, same questions to you, fella.
I echo what Daz says. It's a few years too late. It's exactly what he says. It's a Mayweather-Pacquiao. It's a Brook v. Khan. It's even a Lennox Lewis v. Mike Tyson. And unfortunately, we miss out because of it. The problem is there's always been something else happening when they've wanted to make the fights in the past. You know, Tyson obviously had that situation, and then when he come back, AJ got beat, and then Tyson's back in with Wilder again, and there was always something in the way, which is a shame. The fight, though, Carl, definitely happens because of how much money it generates.
Yeah.
And again, I echo what Daz says, without meaning to sound boring. My interest is dropped significantly because it doesn't mean anything now.
So where are you out of 100 then?
Probably about 60. Whereas when if they were both at it, when AJ called him out after the Klitschko fight, that would have been an ideal time for the fight to happen. But that was when Tyson was out, right? That was when Tyson was having his troubles and just coming back. So that's what I'm saying. There was never a time when it realistically, there was never a time when it was going to happen before now.
So would that have interested you more at that point, even though Tyson was out of shape, than it does now?
No, because obviously Tyson was out of shape.
Yeah.
But the problem, so when he got back and he beat Wilder the first time, if that had not have been a trilogy, then that would have been the right time for it to happen as well. The fact of the matter is, Carl, like I was saying, there was always something in the way.
Yeah.
So we've got it when we've got it. The problem is now, though, neither of them are going to go and win the world heavyweight title again after this fight. They'll probably both retire. So for me, because of the fact there's nothing on the line, there's no jeopardy, there's no next step after this, it doesn't really matter who wins. It probably does to them too, because neither of them want to lose to each other because of all the stuff that's been said over the years. I'm not having this though that Fury's completely finished. He's lost two very, very close fights. Agree with Daz, like we've just said. We scored that second fight after watching it again to Fury by a couple of rounds, and he's not done. To say he's done is ridiculous. He's just fought the generational best fighter in two very, very close fights. Is AJ done? He had the wrong tactics against Dubois and got absolutely penalised for it. He got what he deserved to get with the tactics he had. You go in against someone that punches as hard as Dubois like that, and you're going to get that result. Any fighter would.
See, I do think it's an important fight though, because legacy. One of them are gonna have a defeat to each other. I think it damns their legacy even further.
I think it matters at this stage.
I don't think it matters.
I don't think it matters to. I don't think Pacquiao losing to Mayweather when he lost to him matters because everybody knows he was done.
I think it will to them.
No, I'm not sure. It might do to their egos. I don't think it matters to the legacy. I don't think anything that happens from now onwards to either fighter really matters.
But it could do, because you're going from not being the best in the world or the best of a generation to not even being the best in your country.
I get that. Yeah, there's that, I suppose. But then there's always going to be the argument, Carl. Well, you fought him too late. You only beat him.
They're both similar age, aren't they? So that counters that a little bit.
Maybe. I don't know. Don't get me wrong. I'll watch the fight. It'll be intriguing. Tyson Fury won't adopt the tactics he adopted against Alexander Usyk for absolute certain. He'll box AJ's head off. You won't see an aggressive Tyson in this fight. You won't see an aggressive Tyson Fury in this fight. You'll see somebody that moves a bit more.
Well, I'm predicting Sugar Hill might not even be in his corner, because I don't think, like I said, he'll be going for the Kronk style gym. So I'm predicting that he's got a different trainer. There you go, I've said it.
Do you know what the interesting thing is? I've watched it back a couple of times, the second Deontay Wilder fight, and I thought, well, that Fury v Usyk, different game.
Though, Daz. How many years ago we're going back now for that one?
I mean, it's not. I don't think it's a massive amount.
I don't think Tyson Fury's got the legs.
Maybe not. Maybe he's, maybe not. But it was. I mean, to be fair, again, in the second Deontay Wilder fight, it was pretty much planted and walking him down. Yeah.
You still got, the thing is, you still got to get your legs into the positions to be able to throw them shots, being aggressive though, Daz. And he didn't have them, he didn't have them against Usyk in that second fight.
No, but if his legs have gone, then he's gone.
That's his name.
Because if you can't get your legs there as a fighter, you can't take your legs with you. You can't fight properly.
Let me bring Sean in. So Sean, same to you, Ben. Same questions.
Yeah, I think it's 9 already done, isn't it? So we're definitely going to see it.
2-fight deal.
I always said AJ will beat him.
2-fight deal, Sean. Do you think?
Yeah, well, normally I would say yes, but I guess it depends how the fight goes. If it's totally one-sided and AJ's pummeled and stopped, I can't see it happening again. I don't think so.
I think he's
probably signed the two.
Nailed on 2.
Yeah, probably signed. Yeah, probably signed a 2-fight deal. Whether we see it or not, I don't know. But in terms of the winner, as I say, I always felt AJ would beat him, but I'm unsure what AJ's got left, to be honest, after the Dubai performance. I'm not sure. I mean, he's clearly got it in his head still that he can do it, which is always a good sign. But I don't know if it's there for him anymore, unfortunately, and I would have to agree. I think Tyson Fury would stop him.
There's a certain guy in Canada who probably want to cover this one, won't they, Daz? Bit of an AJ fan, old Brett, so we have to get his thoughts on it. One question to finish off the video. Let's just assume it's a first fight. So where does the first fight take place? Saudi or Wembley or England? Daz?
I'd say this one would have to be in England.
Under?
Wembley, because I don't think there's a second fight.
Sean?
Yeah, I agree. I think it would be in the UK.
Okay. Thank you very much, boys. This has been Last Bell Boxing. Agree or disagree, post your comments below. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video. Thank you.